how much small businesses mean to the community. The spots everyone knows and loves bring us together as our local businesses are what make our community unique and special. We know that over the years, you've given back to our local nonprofits, schools, sports, police, fire, and our local businesses. We appreciate you being a part of the Neighbors Helping Neighbors fundraiser, and we would like to give you a chance to say hello to the community and a chance to tell everyone all about your establishment. So now I'll let you introduce yourself and your business.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Cody, and I am the proud owner of Exhale, a school of dance here in Norfolk. The mission of the school is to create a lifelong love for moving and dancing and learning within our students.
So tell us more about your story and how you got started.
Sure, I have a bachelor's degree in dance, and after receiving my bachelor's degree, I spent almost a decade in the New York City and greater Boston area studying more, choreographing, performing, and managing a few companies and teaching. And after that, my husband and I moved to Norfolk, where we had our first child. During that period, I was working at a company known as the Legacy Dance Company, which is a youth intensive program that studies the kids study in a paraprofessional setting. I absolutely fell in love with that, and I actually became the manager of the company. And I love the program because they really focused on each dancer being their individual best and not competing and sort of always trying to be better than others. When I had my first child and she was ready to move on and sort of take her dance class and she was all excited, I couldn't find that type of dance in this area. So I was commuting so much and it was really taking a toll on me. So I went to my husband, and for all those years, I had so many reasons why I couldn't open my own studio. And for the first time, I had so many reasons, not only why I could, but why I should. So we spoke with Cindy at the Grange, and I started running classes out of the Grange Hall. My plan was to do that for 5 years. It was definitely hard work. We had mirrors that were on wheels, believe it or not, and we had them in the tiny closet at the Grange, and I would have to sort of lug them in and out every time I had class, along with bars and all the stereo equipment. The community loved what we were doing and definitely needed our service. So within 2 years, we're completely full at the Grange. So we moved to, and we leased a space at in the center of town, right across from the library at Union Street. And then only a couple months into that, being in the new space, the pandemic hit. And certainly I was petrified. What's going to happen to my students and my faculty and my staff? And what I learned is that artists are so resilient. So we danced together on Zoom. We danced together outside. There was even a few times that we danced in the rain outside. Now we're dancing 6 feet apart with masks on. And we found ways to do shows virtually and outside. And again, the community seemed to need the dance and the art more than ever. So we just moved into our second space. So that way we have more space for all those who needed to dance. We just moved into our second space at 65 Holbrook Street, right across or right next door from Ann's Market and Salon Sorello, and also Organic Buzz. So we're excited to continue to watch our dancers grow and soar along with the business as well.
What is your favorite thing about being a small business in Norfolk?
I love this community. Even during the uncertain times, they've come together in a way that is so inspiring and keeps you going. My husband laughs all the time. He says that I basically live, breathe, eat, sleep, drink in this town. Like everything I do is in this town. So what's amazing is not only do I have a business here, but I live here. So my children go to school here, all my friends are here. So it really almost feels like a family to me. And that's why I love having my small business in this town.
What type of programs do you offer?
So we have students aging in ranges. The youngest right now is 16 months, and the oldest that we have is in her latter 60s. So we definitely have a wide age range, and we teach like all like every type of dance you can think of. We have 2 programs. We have recreational, which is for the student to come and enjoy. They usually come once or twice a week, and then they're part of our recital, which we usually have one in the winter. We call that our holiday concert, and we have one in the spring. And then we also have a paraprofessional program that sort of mimics the one that I used to teach at. And those kids, they really take their dancing seriously and they're striving for artistic excellence. So they come 3 to 4 days a week. And then they also do outside shows, which is really exciting. So we'll perform within the community. And my goal is to get them to be able to dance in Disney once this is all over. We also will perform at Boston Children's Dance Festival, which is a great way for the kids to sort of, although they don't compete, be with other students and other dancers and get a really good foundation and meet other amazing teachers and faculty. So yes, and that's called the Exhale Dance Company, and they study everything. And once they get older, they also do point and modern. I actually studied at the Ailey School for 2 summers. So they focus on Horton technique, which is really exciting, all about straight lines, and it's a great program.
Are there any summer-only programs?
Yes, so we have really fun camps. I actually love camp. I always look forward to it. So we have themed camps during the day. So we would have American Girl Doll Camp, which always fills up quickly. We have Superhero Camp. We have, I believe we have Pop Star Camp this year, and a couple other really fun themed camps. So it's sort of the beginning of the day, they come in, they get to know each other. Then we dance for an hour or two, depending on what the age group is and how long they're going to be there. And then following that, we'll do a craft, and then we always finish by making a music video, which we then send home and they watch with their parents, and they sort of keep it forever, and they really love to watch those. We also have evening classes during the summer as well. So if you wanted to just drop in or give it a try, those are great classes as well.
What's the easiest way for someone to learn more about your programs?
You could definitely check out our website, which is exhaledance.com. You could check out our social media pages, which we have a Facebook and an Instagram, or you could give us a phone call. I love every time I call. Kristen, our office manager, has the kindest voice. So I just love just calling, and she says, "Hi, this is Exhale." So we're always here to talk if you need to talk. And the number is 508-346-3537.
How many children do you typically have in your class?
So our biggest thing is we want to make sure that there is a small student to teacher ratio. We never have more than 15, at the max 20 kids. And with that, if the class is that large, we have 2 adults that have degrees in dance. So we never have sort of students teaching students. It's always adults that are true educators and love what they do. And if it was a bigger class, we would also have 2 adults in the room, and then maybe a high school student that was training or there to help out as well.
Are there any final messages that you'd like to share with the community?
Sure. I think sometimes we forget that the business owners in this town are more than just business owners. So I always say that as much as I love my work and I live for my work, I'm always a mom, a husband, a friend, and a community member first. Besides owning my own business here, I love volunteering. So I have been blessed to be part of the Norfolk Community League board for a while. And this year I am co-president with Kendra, who is one of my best friends, and we just love being together. We say that it sort of fills our cups, and we love giving back to the community. I also wanted everyone to know that we started a Norfolk Small Business Association about a year ago, and we're really here to help small businesses. So if you have any questions and you need help as a small business, we're certainly here for you. You can reach out to me directly at director@exhaledance.com. We're trying to start a discovery day, which would allow people to find all those hidden gems of businesses that are in this town. So that's going to be in September, hopefully on Town Hill, and we're excited to bring all these things to the community.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm Mia Valencia, and thank you for tuning in.